Amy here from Mama Around Town. I live in Basingstoke and I'm a mama to a little boy who is 2 and just absolutely love sharing what there is to do in Basingstoke with children. So I started a Facebook and Instagram page called Mama Around Town, and I've been to so many places, classes, events on maternity leave with my little boy that I couldn't really remember the best ones I'd been to, and still questioned when I had a day off, what shall I do today? And can only come up with a walk around a supermarket or a walk to a local play area. So I created Mum Around Town, which is a bit like a directory of places to go and things to do in Basingstoke, including local parks, cafes, classes, clubs, all within 30 minutes drive from Festival Place. I'd say that 30 minutes is probably the most bearable amount of time being in the car without the moans and cries and are we there yet sort of questions as well. I'm so excited to share my ideas on Basingstoke Radio. Each week I'm planning to base this around a theme with places to go in the local area with a couple of events thrown in as they pop up as well. So this week the theme of course is Easter. So entertaining children during a 2-week break takes some planning, but there's also many places to go out there so it can feel really overwhelming. With my Mum Around Town directory of places to go, hopefully you won't get stuck for ideas. So there's a few things that come to mind when I think about Easter: chocolate, Easter crafting, fluffy animals, springtime, and also the food as well. So firstly I'm going to talk about chocolate. So if you're not raiding Poundland and doing your own Easter egg hunt in your garden, Cornerstone Nursery near Hound Mills are doing a free egg hunt for all ages on the Sunday the 2nd of April. No need to book this one, just turn up. The Roger Morris Centre in Eastrop are running an Easter baking session on Wednesday the 5th of April to make Easter themed Rocky Road, and they've also got an arts and crafts session on the 3rd of April. So I'd make sure you book any of these before you go, just in case they get booked up. And the Roger Morris Centre actually do run classes every week all year round, so a really great place to go with free parking, and they offer tea and coffee for a small donation as well. It's a really affordable community centre. Actually, their sister community centre, Viables, is also doing their own Easter egg trail on the 6th. This one, you don't need to book. Again, you can just turn up. Another local community centre, who actually also run a load of classes during the week as well, is Westside Community Centre in South Ham. They've got an Easter egg hunt on the 5th of April, and then Easter crafts in the library after. So whether it's Easter or it's just a regular weekend, children still have to burn off all that energy, and sometimes it's really hard to do if you can't get outside. So I'm hoping that the weather is going to be at least dry, but if it isn't that great and you'd like to hop inside this Easter, Atmosphere Trampoline Park is a really great place to take children of all ages. They've actually got an Easter egg hunt on the 9th of April for little ones and their siblings, but they are open all week for a general bounce as well. JV Bouncy Castles also running an indoor inflatable park at Aldworth School on the 4th of April. They actually have different sessions you can book, and they also have a soft play for the babies and a separate send session. So if you can get outside, a springtime walk after a great Easter lunch is definitely needed. It's almost like Christmas Day lunch all over again. Just need to get outside and burn off all that chocolate. There's a couple of National Trust places nearby. If you've got a pass to these places, of the National Trust pass, they are free, but there are additional charges for their Easter activities. It's only a couple of pounds. If not, the prices can be found on their website. It's actually a buggy-friendly walk around the Vine, and it's set around a house and a lake with a variety of wild animals who live there as well. You can see ducks, walk around the vegetable gardens, enter the grade listed house and enjoy snacks and lunch in the cafe. A great one to take the whole family to. Another National Trust garden worth mentioning is West Greenhouse near Hook. This Easter they have an Easter bunny hunt and as a bonus a petting zoo on the 7th to 10th of April. If you want to see some baby animals, there's a great, fairly new farm which have opened up for Easter. It's called Lida Lada, and they have a baby calf feeding, lamb feeding, decorating a milk bottle, and an Easter egg hunt. I've actually booked this one myself. So have a little look on their Facebook page, that's where you can book it. Actually, quite a few of the companies in Basingstoke are run by mums, and there's a couple that do outside forest school style classes, which are really safe woodland areas with extra activities to get the children in the fresh air and exploring. And one of my favourites is Naturally Curious Play, and they've got a spring special on the 15th of April. One we haven't been to yet, but have booked for Easter, is the Muddy Puddle Club Forest School, and we can't wait to try this out. So finally, you can't forget Easter lunch. One of my favourite pubs in the local area is the Holly Blue. It's not only walking distance from me, which is great, but it's a dog-friendly and child-friendly pub with a cosy feel, which you can sit by the fire if it's cold outside. This is in Beggarwood. The menu's varied and it caters for children. We actually go here for most Christmas Eves before Santa comes for dinner, and it's a really great one that you can walk to Beggarwood Park afterwards as well. If it's breakfast you're looking for, the Wellington Arms in Stratford Turgis are holding a big bunny breakfast on the 1st of April. I've never actually seen breakfast with the Easter bunny, so I'd love to hear what you think if you do end up going. Anyway, don't worry, you don't have to remember all of these. I've put together a list of what's on in Basingstoke specifically for Easter on my page, Mama Around Town, on Facebook or Instagram. Mama Around Town is spelt M-A-M-A Around Town. It's a growing page, so if you have an idea for a post or you want to shout out a place you've been to in Basingstoke, I'd like to go too, so please get in touch. I hope you find this useful, and I'll be back next week for more Mama Around Town things to do in Basingstoke. Over and out.